Ọlọ́run tí kò ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run tí kò lópin, Ọlọ́run tí yóò máa wà títí láé. Ọlọ́run tí kò ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run tí kò lópin, Ọlọ́run tí yóò máa wà títí láé. Àwa gbé ọ̀gá o, àwa gbé ọ̀gá, àwa gbé ọ̀gá o, àwa gbé ọ̀gá, àwa gbé ọ̀gá. I sing. Àwa gbé ọ̀gá o. Ọlọ́run tí kò ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run tí kò lópin, Ọlọ́run tí yóò máa wà títí láé o. Àwa gbé ọ̀gá o, àwa gbé ọ̀gá, àwa gbé ọ̀gá o. Ọlọ́run sísá Ṣèyí kúkú join ẹ kàn lè máa wò wá from FYP. Àwa gbé ọ̀gá o, àwa gbé ọ̀gá, àwa ká o. Ọlọ́run ẹ má bínú o, I'm just starting late because your sister has been so pretty busy. In fact, I didn't want to come and show my face again, but I just want to do it. Kó má di pé every time I complain pé we are busy. People may not understand what we are talking about. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I welcome you. I'm also going to do this, in a brisk of time, and then we are done. Please invite people, connect with us, power tap, share the live stream, and join. There's no reason watching from FYP. Because the point, join and power tap and help us to grow our page. Help us. Ayokunle Dollar. Hey, that's a good name. Thank you, whoever is giving me that likes on YouTube. Eshe, thank you, I appreciate. Onan, thank you, my love. Thank you. You are welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to Thankful Thursday. You can see it. Thankful Thursday. We have to be thankful to God. We have to be grateful to God. God has been merciful. He has been faithful. He has been good. Despite everything, we are still standing. To God be the glory. Okay? So I humbly come to you today in hour of God's faithfulness to share with you the beauty of stewardship. You see, on that, what do you call it? Behind me, you will see stewardship. How may I serve you? As a stewardship or as a servanthood, we are meant to serve. We are meant to serve. We are on this earth to serve each other. It's not just because you are a doctor. A doctor is serving the patient. That is their calling, that is their purpose, right? And so you are serving a purpose, and you are serving people. Maybe in your business, in your career, at work, or your job, whatever, you are there serving people. And that is the purpose of why we are here on this earth, okay? First, let us lay a ground foundation of stewardship in the dictionary. This thing is not working here. Let me move it, okay? In the dictionary, okay? So the meaning of stewardship in the dictionary is it means careful and responsible management, care or in control of something, entrusted in one's trust. I will reiterate that again. Something that has been entrusted in you, you are in control. Why? Because you have been trusted. God has entrusted each and every one of us with a gift and a skill. Okay, so that means that skill, that gift, we are meant to use it for the purpose which was given to us. All right, so don't say because you are a doctor, you study for 6 7 years, and now everything is you are living on your own knowledge. No, you have to transfer that knowledge, applying it to patients, taking care of your patients, and all of that. Okay, right. So such as resources, property, or environment. In other words, we are meant to protect our environment. We are meant to protect wherever we are living. We don't leave everything to the government. Your home, they said, what do you call it? Charity begins at home. Everything or anything that you are doing outside, it means you are the same person inside. In other words, whatever you do inside, you will take that same character out. You are still the same person. You can't change yourself when you are inside, and you can't change yourself while you are outside. It means that you have to be yourself. Whatever you apply in your home, you know, you should do the same thing outside. So taking responsibility of doing the right thing or right work to protect what is valued. Our life is so valued, it's so precious. Yes, 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 yes. Our life is so valued and is so precious. And so whoever comes our way, we should appreciate them. We must appreciate them and value them. When you place value on people, they will also value you and place value on you. But if you look at someone and say, oh, you just look them as if they were not created like yourself, then somehow someone will do the same thing to you. All right, so taking responsibility of doing the right thing, protect people, and also value the people in your life and around your life. Some people take advantage, especially the less privileged people. When they see them, they overlook them. I saw a video. I always share stories of people that probably related to me, or I heard, or I saw online. So I saw this video online, and one of these content creator went to this couple. It happens that this couple, they are sleeping on the public domain, on the street. Actually, they find a place to put their whatever, their luggage, and use canopy or tarpaulin or something, and use cardboard to protect them. So that is where they sit daytime. And at night time, they will cross over to the other side and sleep in front of a shop. And in fact, the lady that owns the shop knows that they have been sleeping in front of a shop every day almost a year ago. And so someone introduced, told this person or these people about them, and they went looking for them. Why? Because they want to help them. Why? Because they place value on their life. They are couple. The husband is a Yoruba man, the wife is an Igbo lady. And the most unfortunate thing that happens in their life, they said in their process of being homeless, they lost 3 of their children. Can you imagine? In the process of being homeless, they lost all the 3 children they ever had in life. And this couple, they are not young. They are not young. Maybe they will be in their 40s or 50s. I'm not sure, but they are not young. And what happened is that the lady, the people that went to see them now said, oh, because they pranked them, they said, oh, you have to move everything that is here because you are, what do you call it? You are using government land. And later on, the guy said, no, we are sorry to prank you, but this is the reason why we're here, because someone told us about it. Why? Because they place value on them. They want to help them. They want to put them in a home where they can put their head and not sleep on the public domain. Oh my goodness. Yes, we have to be accountable for answering how well we look after people. We have to be accountable of what God has put in our hand. We have to be accountable in everything that we are doing. Why? Because everything that we are doing, there is a reward for it. In anything, either you are doing good and doing good as well, there is always a reward for whatever we do. There is always a reward. Okay, so we are accountable for answering how well we have looked, after people, take care of people, like I always say this, especially elderly people that they live alone. It doesn't take you anything to go on visit. It doesn't take you anything to say, Mama, Papa, Daddy, Mommy, how can I help you? Can I help you do some washing? Can I clean your house for you? Can I do cooking for you? It doesn't take anything out of you. Rather, it gives you that honor that God will remember you to also honor you and to reward you. And that is the thing that a lot of people are missing out. They believe that, oh, that time I'm going to spend in helping Mama, I should have spent it doing something else. Let me tell you, there is something called charity. Yeah, and they do it in Nigeria. They call it NGO in Nigeria. Okay, so here in this country, they value charitable deed. In fact, the word of God also valued charitable deeds, because it said you should take care of the orphans, the widows, the elders, and all of that. It's in the Bible. I don't know about the Quran, but it is in the Bible. So when you value people, regardless the situation you find the person or the people, you have to contribute. You have to add value. If anybody should come to you, right? Let's say as a what do you call it? Helper, house help, right? That house help shouldn't live the same way they came to you. That house help, that your cleaner, should not live the same way they start working for you. Why? Because you must make sure that they live better than when they came. Despite the fact that you are paying them their salary, it doesn't matter. What it matters is that you touch and transform a life. Do you know that when you do that, that person will forever remember you for the rest of their life? Why? Because they never left the way they met you or you met them. Okay, so be accountable for answering how well you look after people or you take care of people. Why? Because we are responsible, not just for ourselves, not just for our family, not just for our extended family, but people that will never cross your way to say thank you. People that will just say, okay, you see them today and you never see them again. That is the kind of offering God is asking us to sacrifice and to give. Okay, so look after things that God has deposited in care of you. Why? Because He trusted you. He wants you to be able to sustain the resources so that it doesn't run out. And how well you look after other people speaks well of you. I've had people that share their story. Oh, if not this my uncle. Oh, if not this my neighbor. Oh, if not this one mama. If not this one papa, I wouldn't be where I am today. That is the essence of being a stewardship. A stewardship means that anything that is in charge of you, that is in care, right? You have to value it. You have to take care of it. You have to make sure that that thing is so precious to you that you cannot afford to lose. You see some people, after they live with maybe their family or total stranger, they find it hard to live. Why? Because they've already feel like they belong to that same family. But because of one reason or the other, they have to, move on. Life goes on, isn't it? So they will be sad to leave that family. Why? Because they know how valuable they are to them, or he also places value on them. It's a vice versa. It's a two-way thing. Okay? So, for Thankful Thursday plus stewardship, how may I serve you? How well can I serve you? How can I help you? So that you also will be able to help people. Because all these things are transferable. All these are transferable. You just don't say, oh, because I am this, I am in this, it's only me and my family alone. No, still worship means service. Still worship means service. That is why Jesus, was, why? Because of us. For each and every one of us, he died because of you and I, so that it can redeem our soul. He can give us that salvation. So he did not come just because of himself. He was blameless, a blameless lamb. No blemish, nothing. But after all, he carried all the blame. Yet, he was blameless. Hallelujah. He was blameless. And so, I want us to have that mindset that we are here in this world. It's not because God is keeping us just because of ourselves. Yeah, you make the money. We make sacrifice, isn't it? As a parent, you make sacrifice to take care of your children. And if you are unable to be there for them, you employ someone. What about that person that you employ? Did he or she not come from a family or from somewhere? Of course, they came from a family. And so you should regard and respect them and put value on them, that if you were in that position, would you allow your child to go and serve people and then maltreat them or maltreat her or him? So you have to weigh all these things and put it into consideration that if I was the person that is serving, or as a what do you call it, as a house help, would I would I like to be maltreated? No. And we have seen it done. Some madam will treat their house help as if they are nobody. They will treat them looking down on them because they came to serve. And in Nigeria especially, all our leaders, they are meant to serve us. That is why you appoint them. Even though they said they always appoint themselves because they do ojoro. Every time they will tell you they won, they never won. They never won. They always buy it. Right? And so that is why they do not value that seat. Why? Because they do not earn it. It was bought. They did not earn. If it's something that you work and you were valued, you will be able to serve people. Serve your people, local government, parasitals, whatever, wherever you go, you have to serve. In this country, if a prime minister, or member of parliament, is not active in his own role, he will resign. I saw an article yesterday. This guy, I don't know how people can make fake, what do you call, results in this country. This guy said he was a professor, right, in one university. I'm not going to mention the university. In case you know it, well, good for you. He said he's a professor. He gave them, what do you call it, a fake certificate. He wasn't a professor at all. He didn't have any qualification to be even a lecturer, much more a professor. So eventually, you cannot lie for long. It will catch up with you, no matter how long it may take. So he caught up on with him, and they realized that what he provided was fake. Whereas he has been in that university for how many years now? 6 years or so. So, and he claimed that he wrote a book that he did not write. So I don't know how people do all these things, right? But for me, I have conscience. Before I can come and tell you this is who I am, I have to search my conscience in case I was caught. In my language, they will say, "Orúkọ rere ó sàn ju wúrà àti fàdákà lọ." A good name is better than rubies and diamond. A good name is better than rubies and diamonds. You better stay on your lane. Be who God has made you. You know, every time as you are helping yourself, you will get there eventually. Instead of lying, robbing yourself on whatever is not necessary. Because for me, I realize that, all these people living fake life or telling lies about what they have achieved, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Okay, so Thankful Thursday plus stewardship. How may I serve you? How are you willing to serve your people? If you are a governor or a house of rep or whatever, how are you willing to serve you? Because you are there because to serve people, not people to serve you. In most cases in Nigeria, all the leaders is the people that are serving them. They are not serving their people at all. The people are serving them. They just sit in the office. They will not go out to the public domain to see exactly what is happening. Although I saw one of, what do you call it, this environmental governor, something like that, I don't know, in Nigeria, in charge of Lagos State. I always see him because I follow him. I always see him going to in fact, what's the name of the governor in Lagos State? Babajide, yeah, I believe so. So I saw him and this other group of people going around during the time. Oh, landlord is here. Good afternoon. During the time where there were, flood in Lekki and around Lagos, I saw them doing that. That is the kind of service that you have appointed each governor or each parasite house to do. Not to sit in the office and be commanding and controlling what is outside. You're supposed to go there, join them, see what is wrong, and then fix the problem. All right? If everyone that is in service is able to serve the purpose why they were chosen, there shouldn't be any problem anywhere. I'm telling you. Why? Because in this country, since the day I entered this country, there is nowhere you go, you will never see them fixing road. In fact, I get annoyed sometimes because of traffic. You will sit in the traffic. Why? Because they are fixing road. They are fixing road. Because, you have to keep, and that is one thing that is really bad with Nigerian thing. In fact, when you rent a property, the day you rent that property, you are the one that will put the property to shape. You are the one that will fix the property to your own taste. They just give you a carcass house or flat, and you will be renovating. Even there was a couple that complained. They live abroad. They have property in Nigeria. By the time they returned to Nigeria, every place except their bedroom, according to them, was saved. The rest, flood, finish everything, destroy everything for them. Had it been they don't have the money, they didn't have the money to refurbish it, the house will be there. The house will just be there. They don't look after things, property, no renovation, nothing. They will just, even if anything spoil in that property, you are the one that will fix it. Your landlord will not come and fix it for you. Your landlord will not, whereas he's taking the, what do you call it, monthly or yearly rents. You pay him every year. You pay him every 2 years. You pay him every month or 6 months. They will never come and fix it. You are the one that you are living there and they expect you to fix it. That is not stewardship. You have to do the service. Make the house, because the house belongs to you. In case these people are living, they could damage your house. What will you do? You will take them to court or you will ask them to come and fix it. It's not supposed to be so. So we have to be accountable. You have to take care of people. Make sure that you have that empathy for them. I'm living in your house. In this country, you cannot be living in government house or what do you call it? An individual property. If anything is spoiled in that house, you will call the landlord to come and fix it. The landlord will come and fix it. You will not fix it with your own money, even though you are living in the house. Why? Because there is rules. There are regulations that they have to follow as a landlord. Even though in fact, in some cases, some tenants can also sue the landlord. In this country, a tenant can sue the landlord. I'm telling you. Okay, so that is it all depends on where you are living, or the rules and regulation and laws that is guiding you. Okay, so we are talking about the reward in service, in serving others. There is reward in everything that we do. There is reward. There is a reward in everything that we are doing for others, not for us alone, for others, especially people that, they will not come back to you next time and say thank you. Those are the offerings and sacrifice that it smells like, a good aroma unto God. Yeah? So try to learn how to serve other people, because God has deposited what it takes. He knows your strength. So he has given you what you can do. He will not give you what you cannot bear or what you cannot carry. He will give you, relatively to what you can carry. I don't mean in weight, so maybe financially or, mentally and all of that. Okay, so serve others individually. God has given you that power. He has given you the strength. You have the will and the resources and the wisdom that encompass whatever, everything together. In other words, it gives you all round strength, the money, the resources, the strength, everything that you need to do the will of God. Okay, Jesus redefines success in Matthew 20:26. He said, whoever wants to be the first must become a servant. Whoever wants to be great must become a servant. If you want to be great, you must serve others. That's, in other words, that's your business. If you are selling pure water, that pure water is serving the purpose of people that are thirsty. If you are selling popcorn, that popcorn that you are selling is serving the purpose of people that wants to buy popcorn to enjoy. So you are serving, you are selling. That selling means you are serving that purpose by selling whatever you want to serve, you want to sell. And if you are in a service base, like, the doctors, the nurses, the teachers, they are serving the patient and the students. That is the meaning of stewardship. Stewardship is service. You are serving people. It doesn't make you a slave. And that is what the Bible says in Matthew 20:26, that if you want to be great, whoever wants to be great must be a servant. I don't mean that you always say servant, servant, servant. No. Servant means service. All right. So, and in Mark 9:35 reads, whoever wants to be first must be last. If you want to be number one, you must learn to serve, and you must learn to be the last. It doesn't mean that you are olodo. Okay. So true greatness comes from helping others instead of looking for power. A leader should act like a servant. I've said it in most cases. Leaders in Nigeria, I don't know any other parts of Africa, but I know in Nigeria, they always be the leader sitting at home, sending errands. Go and do this, go and do that, instead of getting up and doing it themselves. Okay, so real influence is not measured by titles, neither by wealth, nor by applause, but by how many lives you have touched and transformed. How many lives that you have touched and transformed. How many people have come around you that you have helped. How many people? I'm not saying that you should be like, don't be a nonchalant person. Don't be a nonchalant person. Try to have empathy. Try to understand circumstances that this person, they are really in need. Sister Bukola, Olubukola, you are welcome. Right? There are some people that pretend they don't have. I'm not talking about that. There are some people that pretend and show you, oh, so that pretend to you and, want to know or see your reaction. I'm not talking about that. At least you have wisdom and you can see. If someone is pretending, you can see. If they are genuine, you can also see. So, but it's good to serve people with integrity, with honesty, with humility, because Jesus, was an example. Even when people were chastising him, he did not say anything bad. He only said, Father, forgive them because they do not understand. They do not know what they are doing. And we as the children of God, or we as an individual, because not everyone here are children of God. Maybe some people are atheists. Maybe some people are metalocon. As long as you are a human being, you're supposed to touch lives. You're supposed to help people one way or the other. I don't mean that kò gbé ẹrù ẹlẹ́rù sórí kó wá fa tiẹ̀ dání sọ́wọ́. No, it takes wisdom. You have to apply wisdom and to be able to help each other. And as you are helping people, other people, you are helping yourself. Whatever you do unto others, so shall you receive in multiple folds. And that is the principle of life. That is principle of the universe. That is principle of God. Do unto others. He said, do unto your brothers or your neighbor as you want them to do unto you. Your neighbor means could be maybe your next door neighbor, maybe your colleague at work, maybe your colleague at in the office or uni and all of that. So it's not necessarily mean your own immediate family or extended family. It could be anyone that God has placed in your heart and in your life. And I always say this: there is no wrong or bad people or good people. Anyone that comes through your journey or comes through into your life, they are there for one reason or the other. Even though they may live with regrets, you may feel regret and say, oh, why did I allow this person in my life? Because God wants you to learn one thing or the other from that connection. When you connect with the wrong people, it means He wants you to learn one thing or the other. It doesn't mean that the person is so bad that you should, neglect them or classify them as the worst enemy. No. For me, I don't have enemy and I don't believe there is enemy. All I know that we are not equally made. We are not created the same. We are not, it depends on our upbringing, the way we were brought up. Our home, our background is totally different. So if anyone should do anything, and I don't take it too harsh. Why? Because number one, I will put it into consideration the person's background, their education, and even education doesn't matter. Wisdom is not by age. Okay, so the education, the environment, their upbringing, I always put that into consideration before I react. Otherwise, I will just ignore because I don't have time for excess wahala or talking. No, I don't have that time. Okay, so in other words, we are here to serve each other. I'm serving you as I'm presenting you this message. And you also, you are serving by supporting me. If you are not supporting, if you are not here, even for 1 second, if you are not here, I will just be talking. I will just be talking, and I'm not going to hold you ransom and say, oh, why didn't you come? There are people that comes every day that I put on the camera or the what do you call it, recording or whatever, whenever I'm on live. The people that will always come every day, no matter the time, they will show up. And that is service unto me by helping me also. Why? Because they want to listen to what I give value, I give information, I share information, and I give something that can prosper you in any way, even in your business, starting a business. Couple of days now, I've not even mentioned business. Why? Because I want some people to understand why this platform is here. Not every platform that you go, you get valid information. For me, this is part of my ministry, and I don't mind sharing valued information. Why? Because I want you also to help yourself and help others. Because when you hear this, you'll be able to transfer that. Okay, did I know this person? All right. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to stop here. I've exceeded my time. My time is 30 minutes, so it's 36 minutes now. So I hope that, and I believe that after hearing what I've said here or shared here, and if you want to listen or watch the full video, please go to Opeolu Cole Ventures on YouTube. You can watch the whole series of this afternoon message. Okay, it's a topic that I share. Whatever God places on my heart, that is what I share, and I'm not selfish about sharing honest opinion, and I'm not selfish about giving you the thing that will help you. And I know that every information that I've been sharing has been helping people. If not, they will not show up every day that I show up myself. Okay, so thank you very much to every one of you that have joined, and those that watch from FYP. I appreciate every one of you, and I hope you too, you will understand the purpose of being a stewardship. In your business, you are serving people. It's not because you want to make the money. The purpose of it is service, serving people, selling whatever you are selling to people. And that is how God will honor us. Until then, take care and have a pleasant evening wherever you are. Maybe it's afternoon or morning, whatever time you are at your end. Just enjoy the day. Okay? Bye-bye and stay blessed. Thank you for joining. Thank you.